How's everybody doing? Yesterday I was down in Camden at the Camden Community Center amongst about 20-25 participants who go to the center to seek help and congregate and talk about, I guess, but they talk about mental challenges, what they're experiencing, the positives and negatives of these emotions of anxiety and depression. And they come together as a group. And yesterday I made a presentation and I actually brought up the word stigma. And it kind of opened up the room with conversation. And I explained that a lot of individuals in distress, they seem to avoid seeking help or are very skeptical of those who offer assistance because of the widespread stigma of mental illness. I think you're aware of that, right? We all sometimes feel that if we say something because of the stigmas, that it'll come back to us and not in a positive way. The definition I explained to them of stigma is a cluster of negative attitudes and beliefs that could motivate anybody, a group of people with mental illnesses to have fear or be rejected or have avoidance and be discriminated against from other people. So stigmatized attitudes, I was saying, and they were listening, that stigmatized attitudes and beliefs about mental illness are very common. And the ramifications are very, very serious. I know that because in my worst state, years ago, I too was in denial because of the stigmas associated with mental illnesses. You know that a lot of people, many people suffer in silence. And they do that because of the risk of discrimination or being ridiculed, like I said, if they seek help. And also, stigma could take many forms. They could be subtle, they could be overt, and they can negatively affect all areas of somebody's life. Personal, I always say this, personal, physical, emotional, spiritual, and also financial. Stigma, what it did to me, I explained to them, stigma not only may prevent people from seeking help, and that's what it did with me, but it also prevents people sometimes from acknowledging that they even need help. So in a sense, stigma may affect access to care and quality of care, and perhaps worst of all, result in a person's internalizing negative attitudes about himself or herself. And so stigma can actually be a deterrent for seeking help, getting that help you need. And if you want to know more about ways to work and improve the quality of your attitudes about maybe disclosing and feeling good about sharing and letting people know that you are challenged and going through some challenges emotionally, put a comment in the comments or email me at jeff@rometraining.com and we can go over a few steps that I take that has helped me. Besides that, have a great weekend and we'll see you again. Bye.